when you are nerve pain in your arms or hands when you are sleeping. So just give me a second while I get connected to my AirPods here. Yeah. So yeah, we are talking about how can you relieve your nerve pain in your arms and hands when sleeping. So if you are one of those who get nerve pain when you're sleeping, you realize that this is not just a one off pain, but it's also an excruciating pain. It's a constant pain that goes on probably for minutes or hours during the night. And of course, it's not just the night when you're supposed to rest and recuperate. When you're supposed to rest and get all relaxed, and your body's supposed to do all the healing work that gets disturbed. It's also the next day or the following morning when you wake up groggy and you are not able to focus on your work. So, nerve pains are not just something that happen in the night and that's it. The effect carries over for days at an end. Right. So, if you are one of those who wakes up in the night because of nerve pain, this is a video that you probably want to watch. And we will share some easy tips for you to manage your nerve pain in your arms and hands when sleeping. I'm going to do another video on nerve pain in the legs and bottom area, maybe my next video. So this one, we're going to focus on the nerve pain coming from your neck or cervical spine into your arms and hands. So if you do get this problem, then this is a video you want to watch. Now, before we get into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back, neck, nerve, and joint pain. I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle modifications, some tips, tricks, and hacks that have worked for me in my own spinal and joint pain journey. And I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? We don't have so much time to dedicate to our aches and pains because we're busy juggling our work, family life, kids, etc., and probably a million other things. So, anyway, without taking up more of your time, let's look into some easy tips on how you can relieve your nerve pain in the arms and hands when sleeping. Now, nerve pain, if you have ever experienced it, can take the form of either burning, tingling, numbness, sharp, achy pain, or multiple other kinds of um, pain sensations depending on which part of your nerve is being affected. If you want to find out more about why these nerve pains can vary between person to person or between two episodes of nerve pain within the same person, you can go have a look at the video that I have done on YouTube, which is called What is Nerve Pain? It's a very basic video explaining all this in very simple terminologies. So if you can't find the video, you can just go to YouTube, type my name, Swati Prakash Nerve Pain, and quite a few videos will come up. There's a lot of them that I've done on sciatica, which is a kind of nerve pain as well. Anyway, so talking about nerve pain, the causes can be anything from a herniated disc, which is pressing or compressing on the nerve. It can be stenosis. It can be any of these spinal issues. It could be simply degeneration. But one of the most common causes, even with all these conditions that I have listed here, is a poor sleeping posture. So let's look at what is the one posture that you should avoid, and what are the postures that you should sleep in, and what exactly should you do. So the most common sleeping posture that should be avoided if you have nerve pain, or for that matter cervical or neck pain as well, is sleeping on your stomach. When you're lying down and you're sleeping on your stomach, your neck is turned to either side, either left or right. Yeah. So when you do that, so for example, if my neck is turned to the right, there is a lot of stretch that comes on the left side of my neck, and there's a lot of compression that's happening on the right side of my neck. And of course, there's a lot of stresses that are building up around my cervical spine and the muscles, nerves, ligaments, etc. Now, when these areas are under stress, it is possible that your nerves are getting compressed or pinched in this area because they're also getting stretched on that one side and compressed on the other side. Now, the nerves that come out or exit the cervical spine, So they, okay, just backing up a little bit, if you look at your spine, right from your hairline here down to your tailbone, you have nerves exiting the spine on either side, so on left and on right. So the nerves that come out or exit the cervical spine, that is your neck area, there are 7 of these cervical vertebrae, and those nerves that come out from this area go and supply your shoulder, arm, forearm, fingers and hands. So, if these nerves are getting irritated or compressed or pinched within these areas, anywhere from your cervical spine down into your shoulders here, they can, or even down into the arms, forearms, they will create that nerve pain, right? So, if you are sleeping in that on your stomach, the position that we were talking about, if you're lying on your tummy and you're sleeping on your tummy, and your neck is turned towards one side for that 6, 8, whatever number of hours you're sleeping in the night, of course, those nerves tend to get irritated or compressed, and then you will have nerve pain going down into the distribution of the nerve, that is the arm, forearm, or the hand. Now, how should you sleep then? You should be either on your side or you should be sleeping on your back. However, if I'm sleeping on my side, this is the tip of my shoulder that touches the mattress or the bed, and this is the tip, this is my earlobe, right? So, my pillow should be about this thick. There are many people who will say that you should not use a pillow or you should use a very thin pillow. However, my thinking is that if I have a thin pillow, this is the mattress, and I have a very thin pillow, say it's this thin, right? This is the thickness of my pillow. My head is going to tilt all the way down to the side. Now, when that happens, either you will get the same stretch and compression and the irritation of the nerves in the neck, or you will put your arm under your head and to in order to support your neck in a neutral position so that your neck stays in this neutral position, right? So when this happens, you will have a lot of rotation around the scapula, that is your shoulder blade area, these muscles here. And of course, your arm is not resting in a neutral position, it's always in this position throughout those hours of sleep in the night. Again, there are chances of you developing that nerve pain as the nerves get irritated in this area. So you should use a pillow, that is, the thickness of the pillow is from the tip of your shoulder here to your earlobe. So this is very different from for every single person. So you need to find out what is a good thickness of the pillow for you. There is a certain kind of pillow that I have used. I have tried quite a few, and because I used to have neck pains, so I have tried a lot of different kind of pillows, and the ones that I use, I will leave a link to a blog in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link will be in my bio. If you can't find it, you can message me and I will be happy to help you. In that blog, I have left a link to the pillow that I use myself and the ones that I recommend to people. So you can, if you want to, you can have a look at that. Um, Also, if you are one of those who sleep on your back, so if you look at the back of my head here, okay, if you look at the back of my head here and my upper back here, you will realize that there's not a big gap like the side here, but there is a small, tiny gap that needs to be covered. If you do not use the pillow, your head is going to roll back. So you see instantly there's compression on the back of my neck here, and there's a stretch in the front. So these nerves will tend to, the vertebrae will sort of close down over themselves, and the nerves will get pinched in the cervical spine, again leading to nerve pain. If I use a pillow that's too high, my head gets pushed forward. Again, that instant strain on my neck. Yeah, I can feel it just as I do this. So again, this will lead to nerve pain. So you want to have a pillow that is customized to your body type, your body shape rather, and you want to use a pillow when you're sleeping. A thicker one if you're a side sleeper, a thinner one if you are a back sleeper. Now you may ask, what if I change sides when I'm sleeping? Or what if I not change sides, sorry, if I change from side sleeping to back sleeping? Yes, you can still use the pillow. There is something called a contour pillow. That's the kind of pillow that I have used and found useful. The contour pillow has a higher side and a lower side, so you can swap it around in the night. Again, if you follow these tips and you still feel that you're not benefiting, you might want to look at any either ways, you might want to look at your daytime activities. The last video I had done, was on how to relieve your neck pain in sitting. So, in there, I have explained how you can manage your daytime posture for your cervical spine so that you don't have that buildup of stresses that actually leads to neck pain when you're sitting, and what are the little things or tips for what you can do to relieve your neck pain. So again, that is on YouTube. If you are on my blogs, you can have a look there as well, and I have done a video on it. So yeah, that was all I wanted to talk to you about. Just looking at my notes there on the side. So if you have any questions, any comments for me, do drop them below the video and I will address them for you. And I will also leave a link in the description of this video on that blog that I mentioned to you. And in that blog, of course, I go into much more details. There's a related video in there. That's a different video from the one that I'm doing today. And yeah, you can have a look, and it has a lot of information that'll be helpful to you. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. If you, oh yeah, if you're on Instagram and you cannot find the link to the blog in my bio, if you're watching this in the future, then feel free to message me and I will send you the link. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.